Well, the Sioux City West girls were trying to.
Hawkeye fans, so we
I
really
know.
have
Who do I want to
bias,
win, or who do I think's going to win?
Yeah,
It might be
that's
two different things this year. I know.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Before we get to all of that, though, meteorologist Riley O'Connor is out on the weather patio. You know, Riley is still licking his wounds from the Iowa-Purdue game last
I know
week.
he is. How's that feel, buddy?
It's a rough spot. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not gonna choose a team this time. I'm just gonna say may the best person win because I don't want to get hate emails.
Way to be honorable.
You know, it's tough to be
It's
on
the high
either
road.
side.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And Forrest, I have to say, it's always a pleasure having you here in the mornings. We don't want you to go to bed, Forrest. We like you here. We like you here.
Thank you. I've had coffee. I'm ready to go. So let's do the weather. What's
All
up?
right. That's good. Well, yesterday this time we were dealing with some pretty dense fog. Now this morning you're going to notice the difference. We're not dealing with that dense of a fog. We are seeing some patchy fog this morning, but again, not as bad as yesterday. Here's a look at the visibilities. Notice down towards Tekamah, visibilities at 4 miles, at Estraville at 3. So if you are getting a head start early this morning to head over to your family or friend's house, just be aware that you could run into that, mainly the low-lying areas. Now as we look at our satellite and radar, we're generally mostly clear right now. We're going to see some high clouds moving in, and those are what you see basically towards our west moving into Holt County today. 31 degrees in Sioux City, the warmest of the air being off towards Yankton and O'Neill right now in the 40s, in the mid-40s. Winds are going to help us out, keeping that air mix today. That's going to warm us up with a southwesterly breeze. It's going to become breezy in the afternoon, though, with gusts near 30 to 35 miles per hour. Well, I know we have a fun show lined up, a couple trivia questions. I have a little bit of weather extremes on Thanksgiving Day, and I'll share that with everyone here in just a few minutes.
We got some fun stuff.
Yes, we do. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. All right. Thanks, Riley.
All right. Well, travel looks good for folks in Siouxland this Thanksgiving, but drivers in other parts of the country aren't so lucky.
No, Mother Nature.
Good food from the heartland since 1959.
Good Thursday morning, Siouxland. Happy Thanksgiving. Already getting some emails this morning from some folks out there actually getting the meal prepared for the Thanksgiving dinner. So again, we got some good people up this morning, and I know Forrest is a little tired, but I think secretly he likes being here in the mornings.
Riley, I don't know about that at all. I like being here in the morning, but I want to sleep more. I don't know how you guys do it.
We're energetic here, Christy and I now. You got to love it. You got to love it. Here's a live look outside this morning at our Winnevegas Casino Skycam. 31 degrees. Low so far in Sioux City has been 30 degrees. Now, we're not dealing with the fog like yesterday. Yesterday was very dense. We do have an east-southeast wind this morning at about 9 miles per hour. Again, there's our low 30 degrees. Average should be 21, so we are going to fall above that this morning. And yesterday, we only topped out at 48. That fog lifted a little bit later than anticipated, so our temperatures didn't warm up as much, even though we got that sunshine. Now, we are dealing with some dense fog around the Estraville area, even down towards Tekamah. Again, Denison, you're looking good. Storm Lake, you're looking good. But as you head out early this morning, if you are going to an early brunch for Thanksgiving, could deal with some patchy fog through the mid-morning hours. The western area is looking good today with the warmest temperatures in the mid-40s, 46 already in Yankton with a southerly breeze. Denison at 39. Hey, good morning to you in Spencer. 36 is your current temperature with a south wind at 9 miles per hour. Our winds today are going to be from the south-southwest, and they will become breezy mainly between noon and that 5 p.m. mark, maybe gusts around 30 miles per hour, a few maybe 35 in the eastern areas. We are dealing with some high clouds in the western areas of Siouxland that will be moving through. I'm going to call it a mostly sunny day today. We're going to have that filtered sun later in the afternoon with that high cirrus, but again, temperatures are going to warm nicely today, well above average where we should be. We're going to start off into the mid-30s to the lower 40s. You can follow your timeline through noon today. Temperatures are already going to be into the mid to upper 50s for us, and by the time we fall through the late afternoon hours, we'll be into the mid-60s, 64 possibly there for you in Storm Lake, 62 in Spencer, 60 in O'Neill. Look at that. Omaha's going to come out with a temperature today into the mid to upper 60s, maybe closing in on 70 down towards the Missouri area. Now, as we go to the extended outlook, high pressure in the south, that's that clockwise flow. So we're going to get a southerly flow in here. That's going to enable the Midwest to stay warm. Now, we're going to be watching an area of low pressure that's going to be developing in the desert southwest. That's going to make its way north and east. So you can follow your timeline. Clouds will start to increase by tomorrow morning for us. And what that's going to do is possibly give us an isolated shower maybe Friday night, maybe a little isolated snow shower Friday night into Saturday morning in the northeastern areas. Maybe Sioux City could get an isolated snow shower out of this. It is a slight chance of seeing that. Majority of that moisture is going to stay to our east, but what's going to happen is we're going to get a lot of cold air filtering in behind that, so temperatures are going to drastically drop on Saturday, and it's going to become windy. We're going to be in between two gradients, high pressure off towards our west, low to our north and east, so that again sets us in a tight gradient where we can see winds gusting to around 45 miles per hour. Today, though, 63 degrees. Turkey's doing his little dance there. I don't know. It's a wave, but it's sort of a dance. I mean, he's I don't know, but he's got it going on, I gotta say. 37 for tonight, and here's your extended forecast. 39 for Saturday. Look at that temperature contrast. Again, maybe an isolated snow shower. Now, the important question. Now, I've been asking this, and actually somebody's already answered. Are you a fan of canned or fresh cranberries, or do you just not like them? Well, so far, one person has answered my weather poll, and they mentioned that they liked canned cranberries.
Is that you?
Was it you?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying, but
So
it could have been.
fresh, canned, or none for me? Boy.
None for me.
None for you?
Ever.
Ever?
No.
No.
Cranberries.
I like cranberries, but I prefer the fresh.
See, I like fresh, but you know what? My grandmother had a way of just taking them out of the can nicely, and they were just good. And I know Randy
With the
and
lines.
yeah,
You could cut on the lines.
it was just good.
Yeah.
I
All
don't
right.
like them. I don't know what they're for. I don't.
Oh, you need to try
get it.
them. We'll bring you some in.
Well, yeah, we should have had a can of
So-
cranberries for you this morning. So, okay, vote, right?
Yeah, log on to KTIV.com under the weather link and vote, and we're going to be putting them on air this morning, see
Yeah.
what the outcome is.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not to sway people, but we have a cranberry story now,
Yes,
right?
we do.
Yes, there you
and,
go.
And now I have to say, if you like cranberries, you're not alone. You're
Right.
not like me,
Right,
like
'cause-
these guys.